Nepal is an independent country that lies between China and India. It is landlocked and covered with high hills and mountains. The country is rich in culture and tradition, with many historical sites. The highest point on Earth, Mount Everest, lies on its northern border with Tibet. Lord Gautam Buddha, founder of Buddhism, was born here. The country is also known for its brave Gurkha soldiers. As a result of boundary disputes and repeated raids by Gurkha columns into British territory, the Governor-General declared war on Nepal in 1814. During the war, mutual respect and admiration was formed between the two countries. The British were impressed by the fighting and other fine qualities of the Gurkha soldiers. After a long and bloody campaign, a peace treaty was signed in 1816. Under the terms of the peace treaty, large numbers of Gurkhas were permitted to volunteer for service in the East India Company's army. However, in 1947, when India once again became independent, the Gurkha regiments were divided between the UK and India. 21st of May 2009, the Home Secretary announced that all Gurkha veterans who retired before 1997, with at least 4 years' service, would be allowed to settle in the UK.
All former Gurkhas who retired before 1997 and who have served more than 4 years will now be eligible to apply for settlement in the UK.
Some of the Gurkha families feel the decision to live in the UK was a difficult one for them to make, but most agree it was to give their children a better life.
The main reason for settle down in for here was for my children's better education and for their future life.
The reason for my family to settle down in England was a better life for us, so we could get better education, better career, and it's really a more secure environment than in Nepal.
Yes, it was a very hard decision to move to UK because I have to leave all my friends, relatives, and come into the different place with the different culture and the society, and I have to start a new lifestyle and I have to make new friends. So in a sense, it was quite hard to move.
Yes, it was a hard decision. I have to leave my land and relatives to come over here. However, thinking about my children, they can have a good education. I feel like it is a profit. Then again, we work very hard to earn and build up a house. I have to leave them. I felt very bad. And it was a sad moment.
Despite the fact of cultural difference, the Gurkha family states that they enjoy the company of British people, while on the other side they do keep in contact with their relatives and friends in Nepal.
Yes, I do miss Nepal, my friends, relatives, especially my grandmother, sisters, and my best friend. And when I really miss them a lot, I talk to them on a phone and have a chat on the internet.
Of course, it is really difficult to deal with this British public, but the language is no problem. Of course, the culture could be difficult because we grown up in different culture, but we are learning day by day.
Yeah, I'm ex-army man. That's why I joined the army in 1981. Since then, I'm with the British people. During the stay in army, we had to do many exercises and we had to do many jobs with the British soldiers. That's why I have got many friends I had many friends in the army, as well as now I'm working as a state technician in K College. That's why there are a lot of all of them are British. That's why we work together, and we are happy to work together. Then sometimes I teach them our Nepalese words like namaste, तपाईं कस्तो हुनुहुन्छ, and फेरि भेटौँला. That means namaste means greeting, and तपाईं कस्तो हुनुहुन्छ means how are you, and फेरि भेटौँला means see you again. This sort of word I have talked to my British friends, and as well as I am learning English words every day.
The research shows that employment rate among Gurkha males and females is extraordinarily high. Even the youngsters handle both college and part-time jobs. However, the families spend their free time with their friends and do usual housework.
On weekdays I go to college, and on weekends I go to work, and when I have a day off or free time I normally hang out with my friends, play football.
Mostly we have a full-time job, so we go to job, and rest of the time we do shopping, we go to trekking, and then house maintaining, garden maintaining, and then we do gather our numbers. It means when we join together in the British Army, it's called intake. We gather once a year, and then we gather regimental. We do the regimental party once a year, and we go there. We talk to each other when we used to do in the army. Then we remember those days.
The ex-Gurkha couple seems to be satisfied living in England, whereas the youngsters seem to be confused and want to carry on with their studies for a better career.
At the moment, I'm studying at the university, and I'm doing electric and electronic engineering. So in the future, if I get a good degree, I'm planning to settle down in UK and get a good job in a good company. So I think I'm planning to settle down in UK.
For now, my future plan is to carry on with my studies and hopefully get a job according to my qualification and become a chef one day.
Although life in Britain has not been easy for Gurkhas, they are respected by the British. Gurkha parents have left their own country for a better future for their children. However, concern remains for the Gurkha children. We have yet to see if young Gurkhas will decide on a future in Britain and integrate into British society.